Oh my goodness. Hello chat. How is everyone doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. How is everyone doing? It has been a minute since I've streamed. It's been quite a long time. Hello, hi guys. So, essentially, I've been busy. I've been kept real busy, and I have been dealing with college starting up, and what else has happened? College started up. I've been editing like crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I locked myself in a box for several days. I uninstalled Discord. I stopped doing everything, and I've been just editing. So, I've been kind of just isolated and away from everything that's been going on the server and everything that's been happening. So I've been trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up on what's been going on. But the good news is I've been editing. So there's a video coming soon, very soon. I've actually been finished with this video for about 2 weeks now. There's legal reasons as to why I'm not posting it yet. It'll be fun. It'll be really exciting. I'm really proud of it. This is actually the first video that I've been proud of in a long time, like really genuinely proud of. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. It's really cool. But for now, we're on Lifesteal, and I wanted to stream. There's a few other things I've been thinking about and talking about. There's a bit of a random, I don't know if this is a good way to announce it or not, because I don't know 100 guaranteed % that it's gonna happen. But I'm considering going to TwitchCon, and it's in 20 days. Yeah, so essentially, my goal is to not only like do all these things to like at home and in real life to make enough money for the trip, but also I need to be Twitch partner before then, so I really need to stream a lot more. So hopefully you'll see more streams from me this week. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, Blank. I appreciate it. And thank you for the tier 1 sub, Lemons. Oh my god, you guys are awesomes. Yeah, surely legal reasons isn't a necessity to promote a 4-Civet plushie. I do not have a plushie coming, if that helps you with anything. But there is a few things that I am working on. Hype, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Oh my god, is there a hype? Wait, there's a hype train? Did other people give subs? What happened? How is there a hype train already? Hello? It's not even been 5 minutes. Okay, either way. A couple things that I want to do today on Lifesteal. There's a few things. Well, one might not be necessarily on Lifesteal. Number one, I'm trying to clean up the base and make it feel more like a base. I've been going through, and I have all these farms that make life super easy. For example, oh, you're gonna love this, chat. You see how I have no levels right now? You see this? Wait, it didn't work. How does it work? Am I stupid? Oh, I did it wrong. That's really embarrassing. Yeah, no, I did that wrong. Whoopsies. That's an XP farm, or it's supposed to be an XP farm, and it does have mending on it. The mending might have done it, but it should have given me like 30 levels. I think I built it wrong. That's my fault. I'm going to fix that. But yeah, we have that going, and I want to make the base feel better. But what is also cool about this is I've put, oh wait, also Squiddo finished the bedroom. Look at this. Look, we got Butch, Brick, and Squirtle. Yeah, we're Squirtle. We're Squirtle. It's pretty cool, right? But yeah, no, Squiddo cooked with this room. It's actually insane. It's the little bedroom, the focus forever. I should put a glow ink on that. That would be cool. Yeah, we should make a fish tank here as well. Where's Bubbles/J? I actually woke up, walked in here, and saw that it was finished. I was like, holy crap, Squiddo, you cooked with this. And I think it's hilarious that Squiddo put it as Squirtle. Like, that's so silly. But yeah, today though, there's a few things that I was considering and things that I'm wanting to do. Number one, I want to make escape tunnels and traps, because you may notice if you look down at my stuff, I had no levels, and that's a little weird, right? You'd think like, oh, 4C, like why do you have no levels? And you may also have noticed Uh-oh, Forsey, you're missing a heart. That's crazy. So essentially, today, I logged on today's session, and Wimbu was like, "Yo, do you want to meet at spawn?" Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find the message. Maybe I don't have the message. Oh no, it's too far back. I don't really know what is happening here, but either way, Wimbu asked to meet at spawn for the session. I knew that Wimbu had killed Ro literally just like 5 minutes before, so I was like, I'm gonna die here. And I had I didn't have any golden apples, but I had some potions, but I didn't have an escape tunnel at all. But I was like, you know what? I'll humor this and I'll go see what Wimbu has to do. Like maybe it'll lead up to something cool. And I showed up and Wimbu said, "Alright, Pangy and Forsey 2v1 me right now," and splashed himself with potions, killed Pangy right in front of me. Pangy just instantly died. And then I just had to sit there and run away because Panky died! And like, what am I supposed to do? I'm on this low hearts, like, I'm not gonna do anything. Well, I know Wimbu isn't the most trustworthy person, but I thought it would at least be like some type of conversation or something. But no, I was just death, and I didn't have any golden apples. So there, you know, it is what it is. We ball. I have stuff, so it's not like I'm totally screwed, but it's just annoying to have to grind out hearts again. But yeah, we are back on Lifesteal, and there's a few things that I want to plan. I should probably write on the plans wall. So this stream was actually sparked by something very, very silly, okay? So let me find it. I'm scrolling up in messages. Okay, so I'm gonna actually turn off the music for this because I think it's funny. So 2 days ago, chat, I don't know why. I had a very weird dream, alright? And the dream is gonna sound so stupid. I literally sent the message in the our focus team group chat because I thought it was really funny. I had a really weird dream like 2 days ago where I logged on to Lifesteal in the base, climbed up this water path, and up the water path in the mangrove, it wasn't a mangrove anymore. I come to find bacon waffles and terrain just turned the entire mangrove thing into like a city, but like the Hypixel lobby level scale of a city. And I was like frantically trying to hide the base while like adding to the builds and stuff and doing things. And I thought it was like really like funny to like that dream that I had. I don't know why I had a dream. Dreaming of Lifesteal is a very weird thing, right? I will drink. I don't know why I was thinking that. It was very weird. But it did get me thinking. And I don't know why. But I have never built a modern city. I've always built like, what's it called? I always build like medieval stuff or like ranch style things. I've never built like modern stuff. And I'm really bad at building modern stuff. But now I'm like imagining, what if there was a modern city on Lifesteal? I don't know if I want to do this, like commit fully to this because I do have other videos and things that I'm working on. But like, what if there was a modern city on Lifesteal? Like imagine Ashwag dropping somebody in the alley of the Lifesteal city, or Wimbu dropping a nuke on an actual city. Like it would be so funny. It would be, I don't know, it would be so goofy. But I just don't know if I'm willing to commit too far into that. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know. I feel like those types of memes and like the alleyways would be really funny. And if things get destroyed, I'll just not fix it. Because if things get bombed, it would be so cool to see like the ruins of the base and like of the thing. I don't know. I don't know. Just the images of like of a back alley city in Lifesteal is really funny to me. So there's that, and also right here, I want to make myself a bedrock breaker and make a void trap here, because it would be so cool if I could just trap people in the void, like if they enter the base. It would be so nice to have that. I don't know what the most worthwhile thing is or how I would set this up. I need to figure out how to make a bedrock breaker. I have not done that. But chat, what do you want me to do first? Because it explodes, that makes it more modern. That's so true. Do you guys want me to make this trap setup first, or do you want me to start working on a city? Because I don't know, I thought that'd be fun. If I do the city, I'm probably gonna log off of Lifesteal temporarily and design it, because chat, I always like to just freeform builds. I'm the type of person who will just log on, go up to a place, and just start building it. But I want to try to do like larger scale things. And because of that, I think for the first time ever, I might start planning stuff. And so I might start planning like a physical city in a creative world. And I'm wondering, city please? You guys okay with that? Or do you guys think I should do it as a creative world? Here, can I do a vote? Is there a way? Here, I'll give you a few seconds. I'll do a city, but do you want me to do it in a creative world or freeform it? Because freeforming it, it's more dangerous and it'll probably look a lot worse. Creative world, I'll be able to like work towards something. What would you guys think would be better? The only problem with the creative mode one is I won't be on Lifesteal during this session. So I'm probably gonna miss some things. Creative. Okay, we'll do creative. Creative, don't die. Yeah, I am low on hearts. You can't escape your fate, Bubbles. I am not Bubbles. I am Squirtle. Okay, we don't talk about that. Okay, so creating a new world. Let's make a super flat world. Why? Oh wait, why am I so stupid? I'm so dumb. They changed the way the worlds are set up. Super flat. Do we want to do any customizations? I don't think so. The city. Yeah, let's do it. Creative world city building. Okay. I should have world edit, right? Yeah. I have no idea how to start this. Oh, I look so weird without my goggles on. I feel like every city should start. I missed the old world creation menu. I do too. I feel like I should start with a fountain. I feel like that's a good starting point for any basic city. What block palette should I use? Ooh, guys, there's so many like choices here. God, I haven't just freeform built in a while. I really want to implement more of the new tough blocks. So we're gonna use tough for the fountain. I love making fountains. They're so goofy. Even though you're a slime, you should make a sewer for the city. That would be so... Okay, if I'm gonna do a sewer, I'm gonna have to build it up high. Because the super flat world, I won't have the space to do things. But to start, let's build ourselves a little fountain. I used to build fountains a lot for like servers and stuff. Because I used to do a ton of building things. 2, 3... So, in essence, for a fountain, you want to make when you're making a fountain, alright, to make like a good looking fountain, you want to try to get the, how do I describe it? The flow of the water to not be straight or not be just like straight diagonal. You know what I mean? You don't want like your water to be stair-stepped all the way down, but you also don't want it to just drop straight down. You want to give it some patterns to it. So I'm gonna make this cool circle. I love circle building. Circle building in Minecraft is such a goofy thing to do that not many people know like off the top of their head, and it's really funny. Frick. This will be the base. Do you think this is big enough, or should I make the fountain a lot bigger? Fountain building lesson with 4C. I can make the fountain a lot bigger. That could be cool as well. What I could do, ooh, I have an idea. I could make this like a mega fountain. This could actually be crazy, because what I could do is I could make it pour off the edges here and continue. I don't know, is that too big? I don't know. You should make it bigger. Like, this could be a crazy fountain. Okay, so essentially I want to do this here for the water. So the water will start, wait, actually I'm gonna go down one more block like that. So what we'll have here is we'll have like the water come from this source block, pour down onto here, and then split down here. And for now, we're gonna put these blocks here so that the water has a nice flow to it. I don't know if this makes sense. Here, I'll place water so you guys can see what I mean. So like, you see that? Look at that. So you see how it has this cool like shape and it didn't pour straight over this edge? It makes it really cool looking. Oh frick, I broke it. Okay. I'm really bad at this, but you know what I mean. it'll make sense. It'll make sense, I swear. So then what we need is we need it to catch it on the sides. So what we can do is we could do like a little pattern here. Like this. I need to put that back up for the water. So the water would flow like this. Look at that. It looks already really cool. It's already like a cool little fountain. Now do I want to make it bigger than this is the question. What do you guys think? Oh wait, what? Oh, okay. I'm already throwing this. Yes, bigger. Oh boy. Okay. We're gonna make it bigger. What I could also do for the pattern of it, I could give it like some shaping here, to make it look like it's more of like an actual piece, like an actual, what's it called? Architectural piece here. I don't know if that makes sense. But like when the water's flowing, it looks like it's part of a thing here. And if I break this, why is it, okay, why does it do that? That's so annoying. Normally it doesn't do that. Wait, let me try that again. Bigger is better. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if it actually turns out really cool. Okay, so I have to break the top one first. But like, look at that. I mean, do we like it when it comes out more, or do we like it like this more dome shape? I actually don't know. Why did it do that? Oh, that's so frustrating. That's gonna be really frustrating on Lifesteal itself. The thing is the fountain like the main attraction, or will be something more eye-catching? Well, the thing is, this is like the centerpiece of the city. Like, imagine if there's like a walking path around here, and then it goes out to like big city towers. That's what I'm imagining with like a city design. So what I could do, I'm trying to decide if it looks better like this with the blocks there. Like, imagine if these were, okay, chat, would this look better with like, do you guys genuinely think it would look better with these blocks here, or do you think it would look better with it just like floating over the thing? That's what I want to know. I'll let you guys figure that out while we do this. Downtown Lifesteal, that's a crazy name for it. I actually like that. It's like the centerpiece. It should be really big. It's the main thing that really catches your eye. That's true. The hard part is now figuring out how to get this shape down. Probably better with the blocks there. You personally like the blocks? Okay, we'll do it with the blocks. So we'll try to make it like look nice then. Maybe I could do it like this. That might look cooler. Getting the shapes. See, this is the hard part, is making the design of the fountain. Once we get to the city, it should be pretty simple, I think. I say that now, but I'm gonna deeply regret it later. So if I create these cool spires here, it looks good. It looks like a crown. Well, that's good. That is a good sign. And then what we can do, what we want to do is we want to guide the water where we want to guide the water. So realistically, we can create a pattern here. God, I haven't built a fountain in so long. It feels weird watching like how water flows. It's cool though. It's a fun experience. Wait, how did that happen? Okay, so I feel like we need the water to come outwards a little bit more first. So we need to do like a layer here maybe, or no, here, where it comes diagonally out. I feel like that would make sense. Downtown Lifesteal would consist of restaurants, offices, and malls. That would be so cool. The fountain could be the highest building in the city, and the skyline sort of hill. And the skyline is sort of like hills from the sides, basically cone shape. Maybe, I don't know if I want to make the fountain that big though. I feel like that's a little overkill, personally. Ooh, idea. What I could do is I could do these, and then give it like little spires here. Maybe this is too much, but I want to see what it looks like when the water reflows. Forsay just got back from the US Open. What? From the what? That's cool. Let's do this, and then do this. It'd be cool if we can create like a secret gateway in the fountain as well. That would be fun. Secret tunnels are always cool. See how this flows. Oh, see, that looks freaking cool. That's a fountain and a half, right? I think it looks cool. And then if we add like a slab there. It's freaking awesome. Alright, all we gotta do now is make another layer to it down here, but like make this layer more smooth, if that makes sense. I might also break, I don't know if I want to break it there. I need the water to flow in one more place. Like, would it look weird if I broke it here? Or maybe I break it there? In the corners? Why didn't it flow in the corners? That's so weird. It's such a dramatic thing. I love how it's different than other Minecraft fountains. Exactly. I think it's a very unique look, personally. I'm gonna add some shaping to this, because it's gonna be a little bit different. Like, do I want to do it like this? I feel like this would look cooler. And then we'd have water pouring through there. Yeah, I think that makes sense. This is the section that I'm not used to, because I've never made a fountain this big, you know? This big of a fountain might be a little bit trickier to pull off. But it's gotta be important. It's gotta be nice looking, so we'll make it work. So we have that. Now we gotta make the cool part, where it comes down here. And then I want it to, like, be a wider circle. How wide do I want it to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10's probably big enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I just have to make this circle. Also, Forsey, I might need a tutorial for that furnace thing you made in my base, because it's so cool and really helpful. The XP thing or the auto smelter. Either way, I could do something like that, because they're not hard to set up. 3, 2, 3. Okay, so now we have to figure out, because this is a bigger circle, I'm gonna have to do like a different pattern for it. I don't remember the circle pattern off the top of my head for this size. Would this work? I feel like this one's too square. Yeah, no, that's way too square. What if I were to do 1, 2, like that? That looks more circle-y, I think. 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. We just kind of complete the pattern. It's very awesome. I can't wait to build like the roads and stuff for this though. This is gonna be crazy. Yum, circle. Circles are cool. Circles in Minecraft are what make builds come to life, I feel like. When you find ways to just not make boxes anymore and you can make any type of pattern, life feels so much more complete, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. I want to make that same like continuing pattern of like the spires here. So what I could do is do something like this, maybe? I'm not sure. Would that look dumb? Doing like a little spire there, and then I do another one over here. I'm not sure. Ooh, not at all. It doesn't look dumb? Okay, that's cool. I'll expand upon it a little bit. We'll make it look real nice. This needs to go there. That's cool. It looks really cool. Okay, looking at it from back here, is this too wide? Like, should it be taller? Should it be higher up? I feel like it should be higher up. Here, let me world edit this. Pause 1. Pause 2. slash move 6. Like, wouldn't that look so much cooler? Feels more like a layered cake. I think so, at least. And then we can just add more to the layers. Yeah! Oh, wait, why am I even doing this on all the sides? I have world edit. I could just do one at a time. What am I doing? Another thing that I'm thinking, if we're doing a city, right? It would be really cool if this pours off the edge and comes out vertically, and we have, like, rivers connecting to it, if that makes sense. Or, ooh, okay, I have 2 ideas. Would it be better to make it like rivers coming out from straight, like diagonal, like straight vertical or horizontal things going out in directions, and there's like bridges that cross over them? Or would it be better to be one big circular walkway around it? That's something that I'm trying to think about. Like, what would be a better thing for the downtown lifestyle vibe? While you're coming up with an idea for that, I'm gonna make these look cooler. Tough things. If I do that, I think the walkways would be better. I personally like the bridges. Okay, we'll do the bridges. I think that'll be cool. So in essence, if we're doing the bridges, we need this to be open. So let me copy this on the other side here. I think that looks good. Okay, so we have this design, and what's cool is we can literally just copy and paste it on all sides. But for now, let's make a design on the ground, like the bottom of it. I think the bottom of it will look real cool. Also, we might want to do that for the edge there, because this is going to be like the bottom of the fountain, the center piece of this fountain area. I feel like it shouldn't just be tough, if that makes sense. I want the floor to look nice. So if I copy this all the way there, now we just have to make a little pattern. So, well, we could use we could use this tough for the patterns, like this. I love doing patterns. Patterns on the floor are what make builds kind of spark a little bit for me. Like if I do this, and then it kind of gets rid of, it kind of adds depth when there isn't any depth, if that makes sense. Because it gives that extra bit of texture that makes it feel less flat. And then, fun world edit trick, all I gotta do is do /s pause, or I think it's /1, right? Or no, just /s pause 1. And then right click this. Watch the magic. Are you ready for the magic, chat? Are you ready for the magic? All I have to do is do /copy, /rotate 90, go over here, make sure I'm in the right position, /paste, rotate 90, paste, rotate 90, paste. Look at that. It's looking cool. Magic show with C4. Okay, we just need to get something in the middle there to give a little bit more to the fountain itself, and then we need to figure out how we want the bottom to flow a little bit better. Or we also need to get these like pathways fit together as well. I think that'll be cool. Let me reflow the water so that way the water actually kind of doesn't scatter everywhere and we can see where it will go again, because that's gonna be tricky. Might just learn world edit after this. You guys don't even know the the beginning of the world edit tricks. There's so many world edit tricks that make building like 100 times easier. It's crazy. You'd be surprised. It's gonna help us a lot when building the actual city buildings, because we're gonna have to do so many layers for things. I've never done a modern city, but I've been seeing people make modern cities online, and I'm like, man, those look really cool. And I was like, what would I do on Lifesteal right now? And I usually have like a build project keeping me actively doing things, and I just didn't have that this season. So I'm trying to give myself something to do. What I could do is also mix in some acacia wood here. Would that look dumb? That might be a little bit too much of a different color. I could try. Would andesite look weird? Yeah, that's even worse. Stone, just stone. No, what's a good block that goes with tough? Polished andesite, maybe. It's still too bright. I kind of liked the acacia. Weirdly. It's like a darker tone to it, but I actually kind of like how it blends. Gray terracotta, I might try that, but for now I kind of like this. I'm gonna stick with this. So imagine it's like this. And then we mix in a little bit of this. Maybe I do that instead. And then if I copy this and rotate it, it'll look great. Trust. Does that look good? I think so. How's that? Is that a cool pattern for the bottom of it? Anyway, Forsey, what type of stuff are you going to add to downtown Lifesteal? I don't know. We could add so many things in a downtown area. Like, has Lifesteal had a downtown area? I know Woogie kind of built a city, or he built like a tower, but everyone only builds one tower. They never build a city. Like, a city could be crazy. I don't know. That's just something that I've thought about. Honestly, yeah, it looks so much better. Okay. So we have this. Now we gotta build the water part in the middle again. I'm trying to think of how we could do it here, because there's a lot of strands of water, and it's very hard to keep up with. Oh, it didn't go down the right path. Oh, it's because of. Wait, what? What did I do? Maybe I have to fill these in first so that it flows the right way, and then break it. Water flowing is weird. It always goes to the nearest thing. Woogie mention. Wait, what happened? What happened with Woogie? So sad. Maybe add source blocks first. I could add source blocks first. But I think I'm gonna try this and see if this works first, because I bet you it's gonna work. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. I think it's because of the slab, or I think it's because of the slabs that are here. So let's break these again. And then break these temporarily, and then pour the water down. Realistically, it should work. There we go. And then we put the slabs in, and it'll flow nice and perfectly. Nice. Okay, now we just have to connect everything else and figure out how this works. I will say I want to complete this cake layer of the fountain, because I feel like that layer needs stuff. Now let's build this. Since it's lower, I think it should be thicker, so it's like holding up more things, instead of that thin little thingy holding it all together. So the center of the fountain is a ton thicker now. Okay, and then at the top it should have blocks here. And at the bottom, it should also have blocks in some way, shape, or form. And for now, we'll do like this to add like a curved feeling to it. But we need to make the water like move so it's not just flowing straight down. This is the biggest fountain I think I've ever built. This is actually crazy. Okay, so now about here, I'd say. Should it be lower? I feel like it should be like one lower. Okay. Oh, we could do the trick here. The one trick that I was telling you guys about where it flows. Wait, if I do this and then do this, does that work? Maybe I should do it higher. Okay, I broke it here, but I'll fix it later. If I do it higher like that. Let me do this again. This is gonna be a pain to set up on Lifesteal, but like that there, maybe? I'm figuring it out, chat. We're making it work. You're taking notes on the building lessons. Am I teaching you guys something? I don't know if I'm teaching you guys something. I don't see myself as like a major builder, but I like to build. Building is fun for me. It's something that I used to do a lot more. I used to be like on a build team and do a lot of more things. I mean, I kind of am on a build team right now, considering all the stuff that I've been doing with Cube. We've been doing like Realms map maker things, which has been like a whole experience. But I don't consider myself like a big time builder, if that makes sense. You're learning a lot. The height actually looks good. Okay. So now what we need to do, oh, I could do it for these. These can be stranded like these, and then I do a lower one for these. Like, how do I want to do this one? This one's gonna be weird. I don't want the water to go like everywhere, but I want it to be good. I could just do like a basic this. That feels like too basic. What if I were to do this? I don't know. Does that look good? It feels weird. I'm not a huge fan of that, personally. I feel like it needs to go outwards more. It just kind of looks fat. Yeah, I'm not, It's not awful, but it's not great. I mean, if I were to do that, it might look better. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry, I got a little quiet there. I'm trying to like think about it. This is the hard part because I've never done one this big. Once it gets to this level, I'm unsure of what to do with it. But if I were to do something like this, maybe, and then connect it there. Maybe we're cooking. Maybe we'll figure it out. I need to fix this as well to make this like, cause it would be, oh frick, I broke it. It would be like this. Why can't I get this to work? Hello? Oh, I'm just breaking it everywhere. Oh god, it's all going downhill. Maybe I have to like do, maybe I have to do like this and then do that and then do that. Okay, wait, let me experiment. I'm gonna get rid of the water. The water's flowing way too much. It just, no, it's all falling apart. It's all falling apart, chat. We're figuring it out. This part's beautiful. Okay, we'll get to this part. This part's the hard part because it's so much thicker. So I'm imagining, right? If we have source blocks here, but with their slabs, maybe it will properly flow, if that makes sense. So for now, I'm just gonna... How wide out? How far out is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like maybe realistically, these will flow properly, like off the edges here, and then we can catch them down here, and we can have like a little thingy like that, maybe. So if I do this, like that. And then break the... Why? Why? Why is it like this? Why is this so bad? It should work. Okay, we'll try this again. Thicker. I feel like it should be a little bit thicker, especially down here. Should have like a thing like that, maybe. But why does this not want to work? Come on, please work. Please don't update. Don't you dare update. Wait, maybe I should do this first. And then pour the water down and then see what happens. Maybe this will work. Oh, I forgot to remove the slabs. Frick! Why is this so difficult to work with? There's so many steps to it now. But once we get it figured out, it'll be so cool. Yeah, the extra supports look better on the bottom sides. Yeah, I believe so. Wait, what if I do that first? What if I do the slabs and then waterlog the slabs? Because that might actually make life easier for me. Like that. And then realistically, if I do this, why is this being so stupid? God, I'm gonna have to get rid of the source block here and the source block here. Maybe I'm just stupid and I don't remember how to do it. This trick is like an old trick and it may just not work anymore. I might just be completely stupid. I swear it used to work though. I'm gonna give it a second and try it again. Also here, I'm gonna do another one of these. Just so it has that. But I want to figure this out, because this is gonna be the most annoying thing out of all of this. Why? Why doesn't it flow? Why is this so annoying? Okay. Maybe try breaking the bottom block first. It worked. You guys saw it work, right? I'm not totally stupid. Like, it did work. It just doesn't want to work anymore. Maybe I just have one block. Nope. Nope. Fine. What if I just did that? That doesn't look terrible. It could be worse. What? There's no way! There's no freaking way! There's no way! There's no way! I go to try to spend hours on this trying to figure it out, and then I go over here and it just works. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That makes me so mad. Hello? Are you kidding me right now? What if it's directional based? Surely not, right? Surely not. Here, let me try it on this one. Chat, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm actually going crazy. There's no way. There's no way this one is just messing with me. Just this one. This one is just bullying me right now. Okay, come on. There's no way. I did it with these. Hello? I'll just leave it for a little bit. Why? Why does that work? Why didn't it work there? Why is that one the only one that doesn't work? They're all waterlogged. All of them are waterlogged. That's crazy. I'm just so done. I'm so done with this. Is that how I did it with all of these? I think so. Wait, why didn't it? Oh god, I'm gonna have to... Guys, I'm gonna have to reset it. Oh my god, Pangy Raid! Hello, Pangy Raiders. Welcome in, welcome in. We're plotting something right now. We're building something. Welcome in, Pangy Raiders. I hope you guys are having a lovely time. I figured it out. I figured out how this works. Oh my god, I understand now. Chat, I've been enlightened. I understand how water works, and it's crazy. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you guys had a great stream. Me and Pangy both died today, so that happened. You guys probably saw that. It was so sad because I didn't have any golden apples and I didn't plan any escape routes. I hadn't been on in a while, so it was kind of sad. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Pengy. I hope Pengy's stream went well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It has been a while. So, what am I doing? It's a little hard to explain, but essentially, right? I had this random idea one day, a couple days ago, when I was dreaming. I don't know why. And I thought, how cool would it be if there was a modern city on Lifesteal? And it was a very weird dream. You'll have to go back in the stream to truly understand it. Wait, why did that not work? Wait, undo. I thought, how cool would it be to have a modern city on Lifesteal? And so I'm making sure I do this right. And so I started thinking of, like, what if we had downtown Lifesteal and created something? And I don't know how committed I'm gonna be to this, but I like to have building projects when I'm on Lifesteal. And so, what did I do? Did I break something? First position, second position, / copy, rotate 90. So right now we're working on a fountain, which will be like the centerpiece of the city, and I think it'll be really cool. Like, could you imagine if like somebody got dropped in the downtown Lifesteal alleyways, or like Wimbu actually bombs a city? And I'm not gonna fix it. If it gets bombed, it's done. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not fixing it. And I think it'll be a lot cooler because it'll leave ruins of the base around things, and it'll leave that cool, like, aesthetic of the ruined city, if that makes sense. Something that people can just run through. I think it'll be fun. Okay, let's test the water. We'll do it one step at a time. I'm gonna put this here first so that it has time to, like, flow. We'll get it figured out. I think it needs time. I think that's what we need to do. Getting dropped in an alley would be crazy. Exactly. We've never had that, like, full cityscape before. So I'm trying to make something like that for it. I think it would be fun. Okay. And then we do the top one. Please look cool. Please look cool. Please look cool. Please look cool. Okay, that goes kind of hard. That's kind of cool. I need to fix up here a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's kind of cool, I think. I think it's missing something, but it looks kind of sick. It has a nice flow to it. I think the bottom, I think this part down here gets a little messy, but it doesn't look bad, you know? Like, if you're down here and you look up at that, it doesn't look terrible. It looks semi-organized, which is good. I'm worried about the bottom, like down here, but otherwise, like, if you saw this from a distance, that's freaking awesome, right? I think it looks cool. The edges where the water's falling off, the last layer could have like an awning or something. So what we're thinking here is, I was talking with chat earlier. We were thinking about making this go out to, like, rivers that go out around the city, like water pads that can have bridges, and I think that would be really cool. The rivers, yes. Okay, now we gotta test. Does this work? Please. Why? I'm gonna have to do this all over again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? This is so annoying. I think I have to just wait. I think I have to wait for, like, the water to settle or something, and it's really annoying. In order to get that flow perfect, we had that experience last time, and it was so annoying. But yeah, with bridges, it'll look so cool. It'll look so awesome. I genuinely am so excited for it. Which side got messed up? It was this side. Oh, this is gonna be such a nightmare to, like, fix every time if I have to. Waterlog that, waterlog that, waterlog that. And then this is gonna be even worse to build on Lifesteal, but it still looks cool. Like, watching the way it all goes down is so cool to, like, visualize. I don't know about you guys, but I find it really satisfying. So now let's build past this. Like, let's continue building the fountain itself. So, ooh, I have an idea. What I could do actually is here, I make one part of it walled off, and then like the river goes through it, if that makes sense. So only 2 parts of it make it broken like that, and the other parts are here, so that way you can actually, like, we could have photos in front of the fountain. I think that would be cool. Like, I can make like a little sitting area here. What block should I use? I feel like spruce is just a good block, but I could use another block. I really like mangrove. Mangrove could be a cool, like, contrasty color here. So we could have mangrove wood here. How many hearts are you on? Currently I'm on 5. I died to Wimbu, so it's quite sad. Like this. You make it go around. I think mangrove will look cool. I think mangrove's a pretty look for it. We're just gonna have to make sure we get a circle proper for this. I could do the circle command. I don't remember what it is though. Wait, let me test it out here. Slash us. Would it be? No, it's not sphere. Cylinder. Mangrove planks. 5. I could do. I can't remember how to make it hollow. There we go. Okay, so that's how I could do that. And then all I have to do is stand in the middle. And how many blocks out is it? I remember this was 10. So 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if I just stand in the middle. Let's do like 18. Look at that! Perfect little circle going all the way around. Oh, I'm actually really proud of that. I figured that out. Wimbu killed Pangy and Ro in the meantime. Yeah, I should mention, I actually messaged Ro and I was like, hey, like, what did Wimbu do? And Ro never responded. It was really sad. But what is really cool now that I have this, I could just do a fill command. Do I want to do a fill command though? It might not be smart. But for now I'll just do this. I'll leave it more open here. Is this too big? I think it's good for like a fountain walkway. Huh? Left on send is crazy. Yeah, he never responded. It was so sad. I was like, you know what? I'll just go anyway and see what happens. Okay, so I'm imagining these walkways. I feel like it should be a little bit smaller. I'm gonna do / undo and do like 16. I think that will look better. 16. Why does it have such a weird shape to it? Oh, it's because I built this here. So it goes 2, 2, 2, and then 2, 2, 2, and then all the way across. So 2, 2, 2, all the way across, like that. Wait, no, this goes all the way across. There we go. I got it. That's the circle shape. Okay, I'm starting to like this. I'm starting to think it looks cool. Let me just fill. I'll do a fill command. / fill mangrove planks 20. Cool. Yeah, that works. I love world edit. World edit is my saving grace. In Minecraft, it's gonna be so much more painful to build all this, but we don't worry about that. Okay, so now what I'm imagining, right? So this is the walkway that goes around. Now we want to have a river thing here that kind of expands out further. So like say we do this and make it kind of go outwards this way. If we do that, we're gonna need to continue this like this thing here. We might honestly expand it a little bit outwards here, like make it kind of shape a little bit more. Or, ooh, what I could do is I could do this. Would that be dumb looking? It's basically the exact same thing, just shifted over. I don't know what I'm doing. So I could do this, and then this. We can do that on both sides. Check under it. I don't think mangrove fits this build. You will, just you wait. It will. Trust. Trust in the process, okay? Because then, if I add spruce, would spruce work here? Actually, yeah, wait, let me expand this out this way. Bro is cooking. Yeah, no, just you wait. Just you wait. It's gonna be crazy. So if I do that, and then here I'll put like a spruce thingy, like a spruce railing. I don't know if that looks dumb or not. Here, let me just put something underneath it as well, just so that I can properly adjust it. Cause what would that work? I'm trying to think about it. It looks kind of like the Millennium Falcon. It kind of does. Here, I'll use this as a guide. What I'm imagining is there's a seat here where people can like take photos in front of the thingy. So like imagine if you sat down with somebody here and had a conversation with them, like out in front of the fountain. Maybe I should look up like actual city builds. Like I think I want to have the color theme be like tough, mangrove, and like dark oak for the main streets and stuff, because I just think that'll look cool. But maybe trying to like think through how I want to do this. Like what would a fountain, city fountain, I'm looking it up. City fountain images. So they kind of have this like, oh, I found a good example of it. Okay. So what they do is they have like a seat all the way around and you can walk all the way around, but then it just kind of branches outwards. So let's say we branch this outwards here. Let's say we just, we make this come all the way out here. Like that. And then we can continue this here. But we can like slope this inward more. Like that, maybe? And then what we could do is we could make this pathway here kind of have like trees and stuff. Like we can add nature to this area, if that makes sense. I'll just build to it. I'm just gonna keep going because I think that's cool. 5, 6, 7. Or maybe not that way. Maybe I should make this go backwards inwards a little bit more. Because I think it'd be cool to have like little trees and things here. Are you planning to face reveal? I do plan to face reveal eventually. I have done some in-person things. But here, let me turn the difficulty to peaceful and change the weather to clear. I do plan, also I could just do /tick freeze, right? So I could just do that. Oh no, water flowing would be so weird. Tick on freeze. I did plan to face reveal a while ago, but I never ended up doing it. It's because I wanted to do a vlog of like VidCon like a while back, and I never ended up doing that vlog. I need to finish it. Like I still have the footage for it. Like I realistically could. Dude, this already feels so cool. It already feels so cool here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's curve this inwards a little bit more. Dude, imagine being on Lifesteal and walking up to this and like having like a conversation with somebody. It's gonna be so weird. It's gonna be so cool though. It's already looking sick already. I have a vision, I think. I've never built a city like this before, so it's like an experience for me. So if I do 5 here. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing, if I'm being totally honest with you. 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. So that's like the edge of that path there. And then I want this to kind of curve inwards, like this. Because I want this to be like a little park walkway thing. And I want it to kind of slope inwards like this, so it has more of a shape to it. So if I do... like this, maybe? You could have each path, or each side of the path attached to them, have like plants or something in the center. That's what I'm thinking. I think that would be cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Maybe that's too far. Here, let me do this part here first. Maybe this will make it easier on me to like transition it. Maybe like this. Is that a weird shape? I can put it on both sides. Like I can mirror it easily. I think that could work. I think that's a cool shape. And then I just need to make this grass. It's a bean. It is a bean. And then if I just do /s fill grass block 40. Boom, we have grass now. And I just need to repeat that on the other side, but I could easily just use a command to do it. It would be kind of like a butterfly. I mean, that's kind of what fountains kind of do anyway, right? Am I wrong? And then this could be like a street, maybe. We'll experiment. We'll experiment. For now, we're just gonna get the fountain set up properly. So we have this. Then let's get dark oak. I'm imagining like sloping this inward a little bit in some areas, to just kind of give this more shape than just being like walls here. That way it feels more like a little put together area for like a city. Like imagine a city put this whole thing together. I want it to feel like it's structurally sound, if that makes sense. And you see it from the outside. I could do it from the outside as well. That looks better. Yeah, it's just adding shape to the path. Bean or pear, I don't know. I mean, it's something. It doesn't look too bad. Oh, here's the fun part. All right, chat. This is where we get crazy, all right? I'm going to teach you guys how to make custom trees the way 4C makes custom trees, okay? Custom trees are something that a lot of people struggle with, and I have a certain pattern that I like to do with my trees that make life super cool and super simple. So I'm gonna start off by making 2 places where the trunks will go of the trees. We'll just do 2 trees, very simple. And then we'll make the trunk kind of go upwards, right? So we can make this trunk look a little bit more shaped, give it more texture with it. I love custom trees, yet I'm so bad at it. Well, this is a method that I find super simple. It's still difficult, don't get me wrong, but it makes life feel more fluid. So you get this cool trunk, right, of the tree, but then you want to get the branches, all right? And I love building specifically willow trees. So start like branching out things outwards. So like say this goes out, and you can go any direction, honestly. I'm going to actually branch it out this way. It'll look weird right now, but genuinely trust the process. It's going to be crazy. Also, trees normally grow abnormally. So if you build like offshoots that just go into weird directions, it will make it kind of flow fluidly, if that makes sense. Just imagine how like a tree would grow. It just really weird random offshoots. The more random it is, the more natural it will feel. This feels like there, and you want to fill up as much of the space as physically possible to make it kind of take the shape of a tree itself. So like say here we do this. I don't know if I'm explaining this well. I'm not taking my time like at all. This is probably the worst tutorial I've ever done, but you can kind of see the vision of like what I'm imagining here. And we do another one this way, like that. And then down here we do another one. Just kind of imagine this like as one thick branch, and then a bunch of little branches as it sprouts outwards. so that way it has to like grow and adapt to the area. So let's do that. Here, let me actually, and I always like to droop it downwards at the edge or upwards just to give that extra bit of like expression, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. But there's a specific trick that makes these trees especially cool, at least to me. And I'll show you it in a second. And let me put another one up here. What you want to have by the end of it, when you have done this, you want to have a bunch of little like pieces that are kind of extruding from it. I also want to put one up top. That way it has like an upper point to it. And I can put another one like here. So you want to have like a bunch of pieces like extruding from it. But then what I want you to do is once you get your leaves, I'm gonna do oak. Once you get this all set up, now go to each of these little extrusion points. All right, go to each of these little points, the edges of the things, the tips, and make a plus. Make a little ball, if that makes sense. So make like this plus shape on the tips of the leaves, or tips of the branch that you built, and you get this little ball, right? Now go in, when you do it with every single one, when you go around and add like a little ball shape with every single one, it starts to make this like leaf feeling, if that makes sense. And what I like to do as well is I like to sometimes make the balls, like make them have little things at the bottom of them to give it more of like a natural droop to it. And once you get through all of them, you'll essentially have a tree by itself, if that makes sense. It's very weird to describe. It's a trick that I learned like a long time ago, but it genuinely, whenever I build trees, this is my favorite way of doing it because it's so simple, yet so effective. I don't know why. It just looks so cool to me. Like, especially when you see that like stacking, that layering of it, it looks cool. You want to see with shaders when I'm done with it? I'll pull up shaders. I have some cool shaders. I wish I had like asset collections that I have of my own trees, because I've built trees a lot. But I think it's cool to show you guys how I naturally build them. I'll show you guys one more step once I finish this, because it will be really cool by the end of it. Just adding the little balls all the way around the tree. It even works with spruce trees, weirdly enough. I've done it with a spruce setup. You just have to build the... All you have to do is not curve the branches as much and have the branches be more straighter on like a spruce tree setup. And it does almost the exact same thing. It's actually crazy how effective it is. Hello, hello. It looks so good. Thank you. But this is how I build my trees. This is the consistent tree method. I just have to go around and do this for every single one. I mean, I probably could use World Edit to do it way faster, but I think it's more cool when you do it more hand built. I don't know why. It's more, you feel more connected to the tree. But look at it already. I haven't finished the leaves, but it already feels like a tree. If that makes sense. Let's do one up here at the top. I love Lifesteal focusing more on building than other aspects of Minecraft rather than just pure PvP. That's true. I'm not normally one to focus on building. I normally like to focus on like movement and stuff, but like my video and story, like my videos never focus on building, if that makes sense. I always focus, like I love building something that I really enjoy doing, but it's something that I never focus on in my videos themselves, if that makes sense. I'm gonna put a ball here just to fill the space. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I'm really proud of this video that I made recently. You guys are gonna love it. Okay. So now we have this weird tree shape, and it doesn't look bad. Like from this angle, this side looks really good, but this side looks kind of wimpy, and that's okay. All right, this wimpy side happens. Now, once you have this general tree shape, you might need to like go into the gaps and add like a branch where there's a branch missing. So like say like right here, this place definitely needs a branch right here. So you can add in a little bit more like leaf patterns in there, if that makes sense, so that you get the full effect, if that makes I'm saying if that makes sense a lot. So you get the full effect of it. Like, that looks a little bit better. And this side, I think there might need to be one here, but I'm gonna leave it open. So now all you need to do once you have that is you just need to like, okay, the last final step is your own detailing, because now you have the branches and the general leaves. There are random leaves that just kind of scatter around, and you want to leave air. It's good to have air. Oh wait, I forgot one here. There's supposed to be one right here. Wait, is there supposed to be one right here? I'll add one right here. Like right there. I'll add one inside the tree. That'll be cool. But you need air inside the tree to, like, these gaps to make it feel more like a natural tree. But when you have this, what's it called? When you have this pattern that you follow, you can honestly find, like, see this? There's like a 3 line of air. If you place a leaf block there, it already kind of fills up that space. You want to try to cover up the branches as much as possible without completely like smothering them, if that makes sense. Like, this feels weird here, so we could add like some leaf patterns across it. We could add a leaf here, a leaf there, maybe up there. That's too much. And you can honestly, like, don't worry too much about where the leaves are, like, overwhelming or too, like, not overwhelming, like, sticking out too much, because the weird sticking out of leaves sometimes is really cool. Like this. And you can go upwards a little bit more. I'm just gonna fill this space a little bit. I don't like that there. This is a hard side. I'm kind of throwing on this side. It's not terrible though. It kind of looks cool. I think we've made a solid tree. Let me just do this. What do you guys think? Cool tree? I gotta go, man. Bye. Goodbye. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, I forgot I gotta fill in the inner part as well. So, like, when you're looking up through it, it'll also look good. Do this. This feels a little wonky here. But yeah, now we have a tree. What do you think of this? Does this look like a cool tree? I think this is a pretty solid tree. What's your team name? Our team name is Team Focus. I think that is a very, very solid tree. And we can pull it, like, around and do cool things with it. But, like, it's a very simple, chaotic way of doing it. But I find it fun. I don't know if I explained that well. If I did explain it well, also I'm stretching. I forgot to stretch. I'm so sorry. I apologize if I didn't explain it well. I tried. But that's one way of doing a tree, which I really enjoy to do. We put like a little tip there for it. But now we probably should build another tree over here. I hope it doesn't overlap too much. But with this tree, I want to like I want to make this tree kind of lean a little bit, so it's out of the way of that tree. I don't know, I've never done a leaning tree before. It's kind of funky, but it might look cool. I don't know. Should I hand build this one or should I world edit this one? Because world edit could be pretty cool to like showcase. Because it works essentially the same way, the world edit tricks that I do with it, but it has a little bit more flavor with it. Here, let me go to brush. Here, I'll try world editing this one. So this one, I'm gonna make it go up to a point. This one's gonna be a little bit of a taller tree, but more of like a weird angle. And then we need to do the branches again, just like we did before. Same exact method of branches, because the branches can just kind of go anywhere. I think the more random you do their branches, the better, because it gives that cool natural aesthetic, if that makes sense. Like, you imagine like it swooping outwards and getting thinner as it's going out. Frick. Think about an acacia tree. I don't know if that helps. That's fair. That's a good way to think about it. I did not think about it like that. I don't know if I want to make this like an acacia tree, to be fair. I want to make this more like that tree, but with this is like with a leaning aesthetic. I don't know how to like describe that properly, but that's essentially what I'm going for here. I need to put one here like that. Okay, now here's the cool part with world edit. If I do /brush sphere oak leaves comma air 1 and then just click it, look at that. If I could do the exact, oh wait, whoopsies, undo. I need to do /gmask air, and watch this. If I just click on it, I create the ball shapes that I was explaining already before. Let me actually add more air into it, so that way it kind of creates more of a shape. So let's do comma air. I don't want to do the percentages. But like if I do this, look at that. We can add the little ball shapes on the things by just clicking on them. But the cool part with the brushes is that you can actually just kind of click throughout the whole thing. Wait, let me undo. What the cool thing with the brushes, here, let me put one there, one there. But the cool thing with the brushes is I could actually take this and make it bigger and then just do this. Oh, whoopsies. Undo. The only thing that I don't like about this format of trees is, sure, it kind of creates it really quickly in a cool way, but like, look at the difference. All right, you got this here and this here. This feels so much more natural, and this just kind of feels fake. I don't know how to describe it. Also, it's dissolving. Wait, what? Hold up. Undo. I might need to set myself to, what's it called? I think there's a command that I need to do to make it so leaves don't decay, but I don't remember what that command is. What is that command? /game rule or /game rule random tick speed set to 0, maybe. Wait, what if I just do this? What if I do the big spheres on all of the branches? Would that look stupid? Or does that actually kind of look good? It looks so bad. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I don't normally world edit trees. I'm undoing that. I think I might just hand do it. I like hand doing trees a lot better. But the and build, what? The and build? I'm gonna do it by hand because I like hand building it a lot cooler. I have a lot more control over what I'm doing and like sculpting it, and I think world edit can be a little goofy sometimes. What I can do though is brush sphere oak leaves 1 without air, and then I can just do this. That at least saves me some time. So I can get that step out of the way. Heck, I might honestly put one there. And then put one there. And extrude this out a little bit more. Put one there. I think this is working cool. I have no idea. I haven't done a massive build like this in a hot minute. Especially trees. Trees are cool. Trees are fun. And then we can add the droopy parts again. Cool. And then we just need to add some random leaves. So let's world edit this here. Air 2. And I could just do it like this. That kind of works. Too much at the top there. Sorry, I'm getting quiet. I'm so focused on the building. Sorry, I wanted to say hand building is better. I definitely did not just look this up, but you add persistent equals true. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's already too late now. I've already committed with the world edit of these leaves, but I appreciate the help that you gave. It's very, very much appreciated. That is my fault for just going with it anyway. But there we go. We got two cool looking trees. I used some world edit for this one, but I think it still looks cool. It's got its own charm with it. So we got I do know who has the mace. We got this tree and this leaning tree. I like this tree better though. I think it's more aesthetically pleasing. And we have two trees, but it still feels very much flat and empty. So to start, let's bone meal this area just to give it like some texture here. And we'll remove the flowers because the flowers are weird. Pause 1. Trust, they will come back, but for right now they're weird. Because watch this, if I do / replace, what's it called? Dandelion, air. What did I do? / pause 1. Do I have to get the whole area properly? Oh, I need to do /gmask, I forgot. There we go, dandelions are gone. Poppies gone. No more flowers. We can't have flowers in these places. And what are those things called? Azure bluet. I know flower names. An oxeye daisy. Boom. So now this is more like has more nature, and we got rid of the flowers. We don't want flowers. Flowers are weird, or random flowers are weird. So we have this. Now what we want to do is we want to get some flower, or what? Now we want to go find some flowers. What flowers do we want, chat? Do we want? Probably want some these blue orchids. I like alliums. Alliums are cool. We can get some taller ones like rose bushes, peonies, and lilacs. And now we can place them more naturally together, like this. And we can also add. Let me get some red poppies, or poppies, to kind of make it feel more natural here. Like that. And when you put these like in bushes together, it feels like it's intentional, and it gives that extra bit of like, I don't know, it gives it that spice, if that makes sense, with it. You can just replace near. That's true, I could do that. I'm gonna add custom rocks to it as well. And then I'll put like a few other color things that wouldn't naturally be there just because. Like I think the blue looks nice. But when I add, now we can add like little rocks in here as well. City vibes. We can add rocks in there. What type of rocks? I could do cobblestone. Cobblestone with andesite maybe. So say let's put a rock here maybe. This is such like a city rock like thing. I don't know why. It's so weird. Just placing down cobblestone in weird patterns. I could put another one here. It's definitely giving the city aesthetic though. 100%. Like imagine you're a kid and you're running through this like part of this park. It feels cool. And then another thing I want to add is I want to add like natural bushes around here. I could add more flowers, like tall flowers. God, why do I always type flowers? I could just do it. I'm gonna hop off for a bit. Bye everyone. Bye. Have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed the stream. What's a tall flower that I could do that I haven't already used? Maybe I've already used them all, so I should just use them. I'll just use this maybe. We could add more of these bushes down here to kind of add to it as well. Just kind of sparsing these around. I'm gonna grab another lilac because I haven't used lilacs. How's that? That kind of looks cool, I think. I think it looks cool. Another thing that I want to do... Oh, brown... Oh, that's true. I can add buttons as pebbles. And the cool part is I could have buttons as pebbles around, and I could literally hide something, like, in the ground somewhere. Like, I could hide, like, a secret pathway. But since there's so many things here, they're not going to click them all, right? Surely not. It's so smart. Okay, once I have that, now I'm gonna do / pause 1. We're gonna go down here. Pause 2. What I'm gonna do now, what's another grass looking moss? / replace grass block with grass block, comma, moss. And I believe there's like a moss block. I believe there's a way that I don't get just randomness. Let me undo that. I don't remember what it is. Is it called there's like a really dumb way that most people get really mad about. Oh my god, I just opened up Discord. Chat, my team might be a little disappointed in me. I may have told my teammates about the city and about how the dream that I had about it, about how this would be such a cool idea, but I don't know if I want to commit to it. I just opened Discord and Squino sends a message saying the city no shot with a screenshot. Oh no. Chat, don't worry about it. We'll be fine. Our teammates, they appreciate us. They would not be upset with me doing this. No, never. They would never be upset with me for doing this. I think for now, I know a command that makes natural pathing a lot better, but someone would definitely set a goal to click them all. That is true, they will. I think I'm just gonna do a lot of moss. I think it's like 97%. Do I have to do the percentage at the front? 95%? Okay, undo. That's way too little. Let's do like 60%. 5 blocks. Undo. Pause 1. Okay, and then pause 2. 60% and then 30%. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we have like a weird mixture, and then I want to do like some podzol in like up next to some of the, or not podzol, maybe coarse dirt. Maybe we'd have coarse dirt where they're like up close to the trees and the rocks a little bit, because I think having that extra bit will add like a little bit of detail that will make it feel more alive, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. I think it'll look cool. On Lifesteal, people are either PvP, Hermitcraft level builders, or lore streamers. Okay, I'm not Hermitcraft level builder. I just like to build sometimes. This is like, I know people who build and they're kind of crazy with it. Okay, so we have this. Now the hard part. I could just copy this and flip it over to this side, and that would be fine. But the hard part is it would be the exact same tree. Do you guys think that's okay? Do you think it will be weird if it's like that? Or maybe I could rotate the tree. Wait, let me try something. I'm gonna try something. So if I go up here and do //pause1, and then go over here. Pause 2. Now watch this. This is where it gets magical. / copy. And I go over here. / flip. Left. / paste. Oh no. Oh god. What did I do? Undo. Wait, / redo. I don't know what I undid. Did I? Oh, are you kidding me? Frick. I have completely broken this. What did it do? What did I do to it? How did I flip it upside down? How does one even do that? Okay. Somehow we got it back, I think. We just need to flip it right. Undo / paste. Okay. Okay, we're gonna paste this back. Jesus Christ, there's no way I just did that. There we go. And now, if I do / flip left. There we go. Okay. Look at that. Does that look okay? Does this look stupid or does it look good? Like, if you saw this, would it be cool to like walk up here, or should I rotate the tree to make it look more natural and not as symmetrical? Like, does the symmetry look bad? I think it looks cool. Okay, we'll leave it for now. We'll have to do like a little bridge here, I think. But for now, we'll leave that there. Dude, this is looking cool. I'm kind of excited by this. Like, imagine if this was on Lifesteal, it would get bombed so fast. But that's not something to worry about. We're making it pretty for now, okay? We're gonna make this as cool as possible, okay? We're not on Lifesteal yet. We're making it as good as it can be before that time. This is gonna be a nightmare. Symmetry good. You guys like symmetry. That is good to know. Sometimes asymmetry is cool though. I like asymmetry. I also really love floor patterns like this. When you do things like this, it kind of makes it feel cool. I don't know why. Maybe I'm stupid for this, but doing things like this is what makes things so awesome to me. Yeah, I did that right. Then I just need to do one there and one there. Should I do one diagonally here as well? I could do one diagonally here as well. Like that. That. I'm figuring it out. You got ads? Oh, I'm so sorry. Like that? Doesn't look awful. Okay. Now what I can also do, here's where it gets really fun, okay? Here's where it gets kind of crazy, alright? This is where it kind of really comes together, but in like a crazy way. And it's about to be insane, alright? Chat, this is where it hits another level, okay? Once I fill this in properly. Okay, we're gonna fill this in here. We're gonna fill this in all the way here by hand because I'm stupid. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out here and we're gonna go up as high as we can and do //pause1, and we're gonna go over here, right click this, and then do and then go over to this side, do / copy. And then this is the moment, all right? We're gonna go over here. 3, 4, 5. Where's the moment? It needs to be at there. So right here, I think. I think it goes to here. And then I just do / rotate 180, and I do this. Did that work? I tried to do it on the beat drop. I thought that would be cool, but I don't know if I actually did it properly. All right, I think it works, and we have like this perfect little city fountain area. I'm actually really proud of this. This is cool. Oh, the magic of world edit. Exactly, the magic of world edit. And then we can extend this river section here. Did I not? I need to do this and this. You should be proud. It's awesome. Thank you. The hard part's gonna be getting all these resources and building it on Lifesteal. And then we can break this out here. So like that's like a river path, and then there's gonna be another river path over this way. And we need to find a place to put the bridge. I think the bridge for these should go like right here-ish. I think right here makes sense because it lines up with the wood of this. And we can do it on the other side as well, but I'll just do it on one side to make it easier on myself. But what I could do, I could also do a cool little shaping thing here. Actually, no, I don't want to do that because I will mess it up down here. Now we get to work on the water path here, because the water path is what's going to make the city kind of come to life, I feel like. I'm going to follow the same color palette here and do I want to do it like that? I feel like it would be better like this. And we'll get mangrove stuff. I have a feel like Pengy is going to add stuff. Pengy's gonna add stuff? I mean, maybe. Pengy likes to build. Pengy's a good builder. I just do this. I'm gonna do a very simple bridge design because it's a small area. It doesn't need to be like anything crazy massive. But I might make this really deep, so I might make it kind of build up to it. Let's get dark oak because we're kind of going with that dark oak theming here. So let's get some dark oak slabs and do like that maybe. And let's get some trapdoors. I feel like trapdoors always make things look cooler. Hope you guys are enjoying this, by the way. I haven't done like a building stream like this in a while, and I hope it's not too boring. I hope I'm like explaining what I'm doing in a way where, because it's hard to explain building. Building kind of has a natural flow of its own, and it's tricky to explain to other people what you're doing. I'm learning. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're learning. I might do this like that, and then what we could do Do we want the bridge to have like an overhang, or do you think it should be more open? I personally feel like it should be more open, but it can be whatever we decide here, because we're kind of sculpting this world, this thing. What do you guys think, chat? Do you think this bridge should be just more simple like this, or do you think it should be like an overhang bridge? I feel like it should be more open, especially with Lifesteal. But it could be whatever we want it to be. Open sounds good for the little city. That makes sense. It's a cool little bridge. Quite proud of this bridge. It's a very simple bridge, but people can go on walks on the bridge. Oh, I can already see Durapchu and Pentar having a romantic walk on the bridge. But Pentar not wanting to be there. Like Durapchu's like, hey, let's go meet at the fountain. He's like, oh, okay. And then he just goes to the fountain, and then he takes him across the bridge, and it's like at a sunset. It'd be really awkward. Maybe that's a little stupid, but it would be really funny. I could actually build this specifically. Wait, the sun is literally right there. It could literally be in line with the sun. Oh, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. They could literally be on the bridge at sunset. That's so funny. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be hilarious. Okay, let's make this deep. I feel like having this deep trench here is gonna be cool, because we could do like sewer stuff down here. So let's get this here. Tough block or brick. It doesn't need to be detailed, because no one's gonna really see this area. It's not like they're gonna be walking across it like the other stuff. And then right here, I might honestly do this, have it inward more, so that way the bridge has more depth to it. Like that. I can honestly get tough brick or stairs here as well, like that. And we could put like a little, ooh, this could be like a little tunnel, like a sewer thing here. This could be like an entrance to the sewer under the bridge. I like it a lot. Let's also do this here. Dude, this is gonna be so cool. I'm so excited. Did that mess up on all sides, or is that good on that? Is it just on that side? I think it's just on this side. This will take you so long to build. Oh, it will. But I think it's cool to, like, at least visualize. Like, if I have it in creative mode, no matter what, I'm still winning. Like, I have this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to commit to finishing it, but at least if I have it, you guys can see what I'm going for. Which will be fun. I realize I didn't make this deep enough. I gotta make it go down one more. One bridge, one for sunset, and the other for moonset. That's so true. You can have sunrise and sunset. That would be actually crazy. The bridge is perfectly aligned. I love that. I love when things are perfectly aligned like that. That's something I always strive for. Like I always try to set so whenever I build bars in Minecraft, I always try to make sure that the windows of the bar are lined up with the sun, because I think that's fun. I think it's fun when people can see sunsets and stuff. It makes it feel more lively, I guess. And we got this, dude. Dude, I don't know why I'm so smiley. This is kind of crazy. Sunrise, sunset bridge, that's kind of slash. Okay, we don't, no, it's not a reference. It's literally just a cool thing, alright? So let's do this here, going all the way down here. What should the floor of this be? I feel like it should just be tough. Like, does that look cool? It would be so cool to walk through. It would be really cool to walk through. If I could finish it, that's the hard part, is finishing it. I'm gonna put this here just so the water doesn't spill over. I'll do the sewer thing later. I do not have time to do that right now. So we're just gonna fill that in, and we're gonna get water. And we're gonna fill this whole thing. Actually, I could just, no, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. It's way more fun this way. And then just do this. Did that work? I think I got it. Okay, cool. We got it. We got it all filled out. Now we just need to copy and paste this on the other side, and we'll have officially finished the fountain, which is really cool, honestly. I am quite proud of this already. Like, this is huge. I haven't done like a build project like this, especially in creative mode. And so seeing something like this, oh wait, I should not be copying it there. I'm gonna copy it like here, rotate 180, and then stand here, do / paste, boom, we did it. Oh, whoops. Ooh, that's not good. Cool. I accidentally did not copy the higher parts of this. Do I want to make the lower part of the bridge be just like that flat part? I think it's alright flat, honestly. It doesn't need to be anything special. But could you imagine if like someone started like jumping you when you're up here, and you jump down here and you get stuck in this pit? Like they trap you down here? That would be crazy, right? I'm not crazy to think that that's a really fun idea. To just get stuck in the sewers, and you're forced to crawl and have a fight in the sewer area. I feel like that's fun. I don't know about you guys. I feel like having a sewer fight, like sewer rats, would be real cool. Like this is so cool. Why is this so cool? Why does this look so awesome? Oh my gosh, sewer fight would go hard. The sewers are the new home. Oh my gosh, Ninja Turtles, yeah. Dude, I did this really fast. And it actually looks so cool. Okay. Now we should probably get to like the actual city part of this thing. And that's where it's gonna get a little tricky. But I think it'll be cool. Dude, harvesting this mangrove wood is gonna suck. Okay, but now is the big thing that we're gonna have to decide on, and this is gonna be like the hardest decision we'll ever have to make. Okay, because we have this walkway here. I feel like it should be a little bit wider, so we'll have like a 3 block wide walkway here. It's gonna be like a sidewalk here. Mangrove planks. So like imagine that's like a sidewalk, right? So we have this sidewalk entrance here. And then we need to think about the roads. Like, what do we want the roads to be made out of? Do we want it to be made out of, like, black stuff? Like concrete powder? That's not gonna, like, I don't know if that's gonna look good. Also, long term, I'm not sure how long that's gonna last. We could do, like, deep slate tiles, maybe? Or blackstone? But blackstone's gonna suck to collect. Let me see what it looks like with deep slate. So like, say we have, how do streets normally look like in real life? Big street. No, not the movie Big Street. I want, what street? Images. Okay, we got street images. So imagine we have these types of sidewalks, and then like, oh, I know what to do. Stone brick stairs like this. It's like a little gutter way. So like if I do this, like that. Okay, I'm shocked that rotation was perfect, but we'll take it. And then we do 7 block wide roads. Deep slate tiles like this. Like, look at that. Okay, that's kind of cool. If someone chases you into the sewer section, it'd be really easy to make a floor trap to open up. Exactly. Like, I feel like that would be fun, as well. I don't know about you guys, but I personally think that would be fun. So like, imagine this is the streets, and we could have like, don't want to do diorite. I feel like smooth stone will look good here. We could literally do like the street lines spread out. Would 3 blocks work like that? 3 block gaps? Does that look stupid? I think it kind of looks cool. I feel like, okay, I feel like it kind of looks cool, but also, this place right here should be an intersection. Like, I feel like this should be a road that you could go down, like a straight road going down this path, and there's like a turn here. So like, imagine, I love how I'm building this like as if we actually drive cars. We're gonna have to like ride around on horses. We're gonna have to find horse paths. But like, if I bridge this out real far, I have some crackers. I will eat. Thank you. Because we want this to be the focal point. So if I do such a set deep slate tiles, we can make this more like a main road here. And what I could also do is I could literally make this exactly how roads work, if that makes sense. Where I could make like crosswalks and stuff, like make it feel real. That would be funny. Like if I do, would it be iron? Would I use iron for the pressure plates? Would it look better like that? Maybe. I could do like actual crosswalks. Like that? Is that stupid? I don't know if this is stupid looking. But I could do that, and we could have like this like that. Stone brick. I need stone brick. Would it be better to build this out of tough bricks, actually? Since I've been using tough for everything else. Like that? That might actually look better. It might honestly, just to keep that city aesthetic. If you make the street lower by 2 or 3 blocks, you can make a gutter that drops into the sewer. Ooh. Wait, idea. I don't know if I want to do a gutter that drops into the sewer, but what I can do is I can do / move 1 and have it like slope down into the street. I feel like that in general will look cooler. I'm gonna do that. And I'll get rid of these. Oh wait, it needs to go, oh, it needs to be up actually. I forgot this needs to be up now. What facing is it? Facing north? Facing south. There we go. Look at that, we got a cute, cool little street. And we can add gutters if we want to. This will be facing east. Nope. How do I get this wrong every time? How do I don't know the rotations. Rotations are weird, okay? Adding a sewer opening in the solid walk. I can easily do that. That would be so nice. Like, look at this. We got a cool little street path. Building this on Lifesteal is gonna suck. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, guys. I feel like I'm overshooting myself here. Okay. And now we gotta do the crosswalk stuff, right? So we could do like a pathway here. Like, imagine if the sidewalk drops down and has like a little crosswalk section. So you can cross across. It's like, oh, don't hit me with the car. I'm just gonna walk across this way. And then we can add, what's it called that we want to add? What do they normally have in these sections, or is it literally just this? I feel like they normally have like a turning lane or something. I don't really know. This might work fine though. Like, I think this gets the aesthetic across of what we're trying to do. Maybe should I turn this back to stone? Oh yeah, stone pressure plate's so much better. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. We have our city. I told you guys I'd be cooking. Like, this is fun. Zam might want to help you build it so that I can make it easier for you. Yeah, no, honestly, I could team up with people to build this. I think it would be a fun project to work on. Let me just copy this. $270. Look at that. Downtown Lifesteal's looking sick. If we actually do this, this would be freaking insane. Maybe add stuff for downtown every stream. I could do downtown stream building. That would be fun. Let me actually get the sidewalk working again now though. Slasher set mangrove planks. This way you guys can kind of picture the full aesthetic of everything. Okay, I'm freaking liking this. I don't know why. I'm like happy. I'm really happy that this is like looking cool. Okay. So now we have the city to work with. And we need to build buildings. The Lifesteal, this on Lifesteal really would be insane. It would be a feat to build though. Like, it would be a process to achieve, and I don't know if I'd be able to achieve it. It's taking me 2 hours to build this in creative mode even. So I have no idea if it would be worthwhile for my time, but I'd be down to try it. Because this fountain area by itself already feels so cool. I could show Zam. That would be interesting. Is he live? No, he's not live. I'd want to show my teammates. I think it's kind of goofy. The fountain itself is so cool by itself, dude. Like, I don't even... What happened here? What did I do? Wait, hello? What happened? Am I gonna have to fix this? Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to get rid of all of it. Are you serious? Will that work? No, we're literally just gonna have to get rid of everything. This is so sad. We have to redo the fountain, chat. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I think a world edit thing broke it. We just have to go through and break every single one of these. That's insane. That's insane how much, like, the fountain's a pain to deal with. Like, I'm gonna struggle to do this on Lifesteal. This is not gonna go well for me at all. Like, this is gonna be a nightmare. So we start with these. Then we do this. And then we do the top one. Please don't break. Prime 20 official, thank you so much for the raid of 2. Welcome in, raiders. Damn, everyone left as I raid. I only had like 5, but how are you doing? We're doing good. We're building a city. And it's kind of looking like a city already. Like, I don't know. It feels like the city experience to me, at least. Oh, I forgot I need to waterlog all of water all of this as well. I need to have this as all source blocks. Because if we have infinite water in the fountain, it's just a nice place for people to accumulate by the water fountain area. That work? Should work. Cool. There we go. Now we have an official fountain. It looks so good. Thank you. I think it gives the proper city aesthetic. I think I've done it justice. I mean, I probably need to get lights in here. Because at nighttime, I bet it's really dark. Not game mode, / time set night. Like, look at this at night. It's pretty dark here. So let's get some lanterns. And let's spruce this thing up. Like, what if I do... Oh, do I want to do soul lanterns? Or do I want to do normal lanterns? Because I want it to be bright enough that nothing hurts anything. Like, no mob spawn to where it's like a genuine issue. Because that would be really bad if... a creeper spawned in here. That wouldn't be like a cool city. I don't want bombings on the street. That would not be good. I'll look at it in shaders in a second once we get all the lights in. Oh my god. Add a lantern hanging off the post of the bridge. Ooh, that's a smart idea. I was gonna just put them on top, like right here. Hanging off the post of the bridge, like down here. I could do it down here like that. Continues the idea of a more warmer and nicer place to be. Exactly. That's what we want. And we need to put, so I can put one there as well. We can literally just put lamps in places. I'm not sure. I feel like I need to put one here and here. I think that's fine, honestly. Just put them on all the corners. Now it feels brighter. That's cool. And then we need to put... I feel like I should have like street lamps in different areas, but I don't know how I want to do them yet. I want to do like a design for street lamps, and I have no idea how I want to do street lamps. For now, we can just put them on these rocks here, just in the area, like that. Because if we put these on these rocks, they'll give enough light in the like general area that it kind of works. And we can put one hanging from the tree, hanging from this tree as well. Where did I put it from this? Was it here? I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to complete the pattern on all the sides, and that's crazy for me. There. I'm keeping them hidden. I don't want them to be like super apparent that they're there, but I want them to be like useful, if that makes sense. Oh, I put it on that one. Frick, I put it on the wrong ones. Oh no. I think it was this one. Yeah. Did I put on the wrong one on all of them? That one's right. That one's right. Okay, we got them. Cool. And we'll have street lamps on some of the areas. Are you thinking of doing street lanterns? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like street lamps. Well, let's see what this looks like with shaders. I'm really curious. I really hope it looks good. If it looks bad, I'll be so sad. Oh, that's alright. Wait, let's see what it looks like during, honestly? It doesn't look that bad. I think that looks pretty cool. And look at it from the sunset side. Like with the bridge. That bridge is gonna go crazy for people. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, I think that's pretty fire right now. It's so pretty. If it works, if this was on Lifesteal, it would be a crazy experience, but it's gonna be tricky. But at least we now have the center of downtown Lifesteal, I think. It cooked. This looks so cool. Oh, I appreciate it. I think we have a good central park for downtown Lifesteal. Now we just gotta, you know, make it. We have to now make it a city, because this is just a park. This is just the beginning. I think the city builds are what's gonna make it. So I guess I should start building those. I've never built. Can I admit something? I've never built like a modern city building, and I'm a little nervous building the modern city buildings because I'm worried it's gonna ruin the aesthetic of everything that I've built. So I'm not sure. We could try. We'll try, but I'm a little nervous by it. Let me look up some references because I haven't done a city build in a while. City building. Let's look at some references. Okay. There are a lot of just skyscrapers. And skyscrapers seem to just have these like cool shaping to them, but they don't really have much texture. They're kind of boring, if I'm being totally honest. Which is kind of sucky. I don't want it to be boring, but I'm trying to think of like how I could do it well. I can't wait for you to finish. I hope I can get it finished. I think it'll be cool. Like we already have these sidewalks here, which is awesome. So we can like walk along the sidewalks. Let me try to build something. This first building might be a little scuffed though. Here, what if I look up Minecraft city building? Oh, there's some cool examples. I feel like for this one near the park, it needs to be a little bit like smaller scale, if that makes sense. Like I don't want it to be crazy massive for this first building. So let's experiment a little bit here. Instead of just block strip, you could add shapes and spirals. That's true. I think for this first one though, I'm gonna keep it simple. So let's build a box here. How wide do I want it to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I think 21 works. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, we'll add shapes to it. For now, I'm just gonna make a 21 by 21 box. Walls, brick. Brick is gonna sound stupid right now, but trust in the process. It'll be cool. I have an idea for it, and I think it'll look cool, but I'm a little nervous by it. So where's the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's the center. Yeah, that's the center. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do a theater here. Like I could literally build. Ooh, wait, I could see it already. Like imagine like Pengy's theater, and it has like this theater thing. Wait. You know what I'm talking about? There's like I think in Disney's California Adventure, there was this theater wall. Disney California Adventure Theater. And that theater fake wall might honestly be exactly the aesthetic that we're wanting here. I think I see what I want. I think I know what I want. I got it now. I was a little lost, but I understand. And we can do the theming, like the color theming, as Pengy's actual theater. Need to make sure this is even. I might need to make it a little bit wider actually. 4 blocks more. Like that. Wait, why does it feel so much uneven now? Is it uneven? I can't tell. No, it's even. It feels uneven though. It feels weird. I don't know why it feels so weird. But we're gonna make this like a theater. I think it'll look sick. I hope. I hope it looks sick. It could look awful. What does Pengy's theater actually look like? I put screenshots on Twitter, and I want to find it because I feel like if I look at Pengy's actual theater for reference, it might help me. Because we can just get it at an angle. I'm scrolling down. I have to find the or I guess I can pull up my VOD on my VOD's channel. I could pull up the stream VOD of when we were when we did the karaoke night. Let's pull up the stream VOD. 5Civit. Let's see, where's karaoke night? Karaoke night. Okay, what does the outside look like? Okay, so he has like bricks and sandstone. Okay, I kind of see what he did. So I'm gonna do a different approach to it, I think. We still need to do like the little central booth though. How am I gonna do that with this? Because that feels too small of a pathway. What if I do this? Shave off those edges a little bit. Maybe I should make it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna break it out one more block. Because this might give me enough space to work with for this. Like that. And then I can do this. And then this. I think that'll work for what I'm wanting. Because what we can do is we can have these be the doorways and this be like the little booth thing that Pengy has. I love how I'm just remaking Pengy's theater. Pengy's gonna love that though. I know he will. I know he'll appreciate having this here. We could do like a little thingy there and then have stairs. Have like a little overhang here. Like that? Why does that feel wrong? Why does that not work? Do I need to like rotate where they're angled? Wait, what? Why does that kind of work? Wait a minute. I kind of accidentally did something and it kind of looks good. Wait, I'm gonna do that again. Like that. So it has these like doorways. I think that works. And then we just need to look at the karaoke thing that he did. I'm gonna do it like this exact styling as his, but with a cool approach with it, I think. So realistically, what he has is a golden like thingy out this way, like that. Should I make it bigger? I can make it bigger. I don't know if I want to make it bigger necessarily. It might be harder to put displays on this though, since it's at a diagonal angle. So maybe, how do they do it in the actual like thing? Because I think they do a different shape for it. I think they do like a this shape. They like punch it out a little bit. I think. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe I do it like that. It's like a weird hexagon shape. It kind of works. And then we just need quartz pillars. Look guys, it's Pengy's place. Well, it's getting there. It's almost Pengy's place, but it will be Pengy's place, which is cool. And then I want to do like a glowstone pathway up the center here. Because in the real life things, they have like this cool shaped thing in the center. I don't know how to describe it. It's very weird to describe. But I don't know if I want to do it out of glowstone or if I could do it out of bamboo maybe. Bamboo might go well here. How did Pengy do it? Let's see the Pengy one. Did Pengy do it like that? Oh, he did! Wow, Pengy actually did it like how they're traditionally supposed to do. Wow, that's crazy. I'll just copy Pengy, I guess, for this style thing. It's kind of cool. It looks good so far, thank you. You can mix wax exposed copper blocks with the bricks. I could. I probably will do that. I think that would look nice. Why can't I get like a good POV? Like when did I... I'm trying to get a good visual in on the thing. Like in the stream, but I don't think I have a good POV of it. I feel like it needs to go inwards one. So if I do like this and this, and then make it go up like that, maybe. It's like it's got such an interesting shape to it. I don't know how to describe it. And if I do this and then go up like this, building something like this is tricky, very weird. I have no idea what I'm doing, especially with glowstone. Like glowstone is such a weird building block to build with, but it kind of looks like it. You can see the vision a little bit, I guess. I'm trying to get a good shot of the karaoke place. Like I walked over to it at a certain position, right? Kind of looks cool. I can see this. The now playing is going to be really hard to do, but I think it'll be like a cool aesthetic with it now. Wait, what did I do? How did I... Wait. Did I not look at it? Oh my god, I'm making life so much harder on myself. Okay. I gotta copy the format that Pengy did for his thing to give it the true Pengy touch, but like still gotta give my own flair to it. So he did sandstone, like smooth sandstone for this upper part here. And I want to try to find a way to emulate that in a way that looks cool for this type of like build style. Let me look at chat. I have to go foresee the build is looking amazing. I can't wait to see it finished product. Continue the good work. Thank you so much. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I appreciate I appreciate the support. You are awesome. Set smooth sandstone. This just feels weird. I feel like it needs more depth with it. What I could do is I could do like that. And then make the bricks kind of come down like that, maybe. No, I don't want to do that there. But maybe I could do it. Because I could do like a weird pattern here. Like that, maybe. Give it more of like a city depth with it. That might look stupid. I don't know if this looks stupid or not. I'm experimenting a little bit here. And we can have windows and stuff mixed in as well. It's not awful. It has its shape, it has its moment. If I copy this on the other side as well, it'll look pretty cool. I just need a good visual of how Pengy actually did his thing. Should I log on live? I don't know if I want to log on Lifesteal right now. I already died. Let me go and I think I don't know. For now, we're just gonna keep going as it is and see how it goes. We'll put it together ourselves. It should be fine. Stone slabs. I'll have like a back thing here for people, so that way people can like walk up or on the upper back area, so it actually feels put together, I guess, if that makes sense. Or I think this needs to be solid here, but I'll do that later. And then we need to get these like cool pillars going here. So like what we could do is we could do one there. I feel like that. I need sandstone. I need this. I need the walls to get the real shaping in. So if I do this. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so much cooler. Okay, I got it. I know what I'm doing now, I think. And then right around here it stops. Like that. And then we can do another one. Another one here, I think. And it goes like that. So we have that like angled in shape. And then if I were to fill this in the back, I don't know if this is the right color to have in the back. I might need something else, but I still think it gives that cool extra bit of texture that kind of makes it carry a little bit. We can mix in some more sandstone stuff there later, but for right now I think it's got a good approach with it, I guess, if that makes sense. And then we need to like arch it around behind, I think. Like, how do I explain it? I'm really bad at explaining things. Slabs, smooth sandstone slabs, and then like angle it like that, I guess. And once you have that, and then this goes all the way down. Once you have that, we can have a different texture sand in the back there. Heck, I might honestly do red sand, or I could just normal sand. Let me see what red sand looks like back here. Gotta make sure there's a block underneath it that can catch it. There, 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 and there. And then we just need to make sure it's like that. What would this look like with red sandstone? Wait, did I? Oh wait, whoops. Oh frick, I forgot. Wait, is this not even? Oh frick. Oh, oh no, what did I do? I've ruined it. I've royally messed it up. I didn't have it even. What am I doing? So this goes here. Goodness me. What am I doing? And then just set this to red sandstone. Would this look bad? Wait, what did I do wrong? Wait, what am I doing? What did I do it wrong again? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I actually just am throwing right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Red sandstone there, and then put this up here. Is that right? I mean, you won't really see it, but when you do see it, it gives this cool extra bit, I think. Oh my goodness. Welcome back. I don't know. It's not awful. I feel like it sticks out, but I'm wondering if this is what I want to do or if I should all just be like sandstone. Like if I just do this as sandstone instead of red sandstone, would it be better or worse? What do you guys think, chat? Does that look better or worse as red sandstone? Or as just sandstone? It's just nice textured sandstone. I think I need stairs though. I think I need sandstone stairs mixed in here in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, that kind of works. I could honestly mix in some of this too. Like that. And then if I do it on the other side, I think it'll look cool. I think it looks nice. I think the red sandstone pops out more. You think the red sandstone pops out more? I think for this right now, I think I'm gonna leave it as this. Let me actually copy and rotate it as well, just to give you a visual as to what the whole thing would look like. Okay, so if I stand here and do / copy and then do, oh wait, frick, that's not gonna work, is it? Wait, maybe it will. And then if I do / flip left paste. Okay, no, what did I do? What did I, oh god, undo. Okay, what do I need to do to get it over there? / copy / flip left / paste. What did I, hello? I didn't do anything. Pause 1. Pause 2. Is there an option to mirror? I don't think so. No. Flip is basically mirroring. Did I do it? Oh, I did it! Wait, undo. Gmask error. Sorry, I had to like think for a second. Look at that. It kind of works. Now we just have to get rid of these brick sections here. It's gonna look a little funky for a second there, but we'll figure it out. That is right? Yeah. /gmask / set smooth sandstone. And then just set all of this to smooth sandstone. We got it! Look, guys, it's a theater. That, you know, it's not bad. It kind of looks like a theater. You should have a restaurant next to the theater. That would be really smart. I kind of cooks. Like, I kind of like this. Does this feel like a theater? To me, it feels like a theater. We just need to make the front of it taller, I feel like. Like, we need this front section to be taller. But once we have that, I think we got it. I think we got it locked down. We know what we're doing, I think. I was nervous for a bit there, but I think we understand how to build a city now. I think we're city gods. I'm taking you guys on the journey with me, okay? You're understanding this process. You think that's too tall for this? I don't think it's that bad. I'm gonna be right back for a second. I gotta go use the bathroom, so I'm just gonna stand here and do a dance while it's raining, and I'll be back in a minute. What dance should I do? I'll do this dance. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. Did you guys behave? Were you guys misbehaving at all? Oh my goodness. I'm not a dancing fruit. Okay. What is the music? What music is playing? Why is it so dramatic? Okay. Oh, it's not actually as dramatic as I thought. I thought it was a lot more dramatic. Something I could also do is something like this. And I could honestly layer this a little bit better. Like this. Somewhere along the lines like that. Would that look stupid? I have no idea, but I think it adds more like texture with the brick. I'm back. Oh my god, I'm back. I don't know. I'm trying to experiment with more colors because I don't want it to feel flat, if that makes sense. I don't want it to feel weird. I also want to add windows, so I feel like we could add like a window here. Like that, and a window here. And then up here we could do the same thing. I feel like this is gonna be a pattern that we use a lot in these things, like with the things. And we can add like slope downwards, smooth sandstone stuff. Doesn't look weird. It looks awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe. Not sure, but we'll experiment with it. And we want to make. I'm so unsure about this color scheme here. I'm wondering if I want to mix in spruce at all, or if I should just stick with this color scheme. Glass panes. Let's give it like orange for Pangy. I think Pangy would appreciate this. I love how I'm building this like for Pangy in a way, because I just think it's a good build to include in the city. It's a good recognizable build, I guess. If that makes sense. Ah, I'm breaking the actual thing. I could also build like little, like, I could build like little buckets. Wait. Like grass blocks, like this. And have it be like, a little flower pots. Like that. I could do that down here as well, but I don't know if I want to do it down here. It would kind of look a little weird, but I could do it down here. Is that weird to have at a theater? I don't know, but I could add like plant life and stuff though. Like I could add leaves drooping down from here. Like that, and I could have like the leaves grow on the building. And leaves always add a cool aesthetic. And I could add flowers. I should put a torch flower just to annoy myself in the future. I'm gonna hate that. Rose bushes. And alliums. I love alliums. They're so beautiful. That's my favorite flower. But yeah, I could do that. We could have vines like growing from it. I think that'll look sick. I think that's a cool little detail that people will enjoy. Looks nice but doesn't really match. True. I'll leave it for now, but we might change it later. For now we gotta build this section of the thing. And I might honestly Pangy's Theater made it to downtown Lifesteal. Let's go. I want to add more like color to this, but I don't know what color I want to add. Maybe I should try to mix in some spruce. Like what if I do like this and like there. Maybe I should just do it like that. And then when maybe like that. And then when it gets up to here, we can actually branch out into a more spruce looking aesthetic, possibly. I do want to continue at least some of the sandstone stuff. So we can keep this going all the way up. And we can keep this going all the way up. Heck, we might even want this to be taller because it's more of like a point to it. And then we can add spruce wood here, or like, I'm unsure. Would that look weird? I mean, I might want to do a slower transition to it, like more gradient style stuff, but I'll try it. Spruce planks, and then do another one here. It's not awful. It might need to blend better though. What do you think of that? It's kind of cool. I think it's a nice look to it. Mangrove? Ooh, I could do mangrove. I kind of want to do spruce though. I want to mix in other colors that I haven't worked with yet, so I'll keep it with that for now. Spruce wood looks cool, to me at least. We could honestly do this all the way up as well, because it gives more texture to it. And we could, once it gets more to the middle here, we could build it up like that. And then we could do something similar to Pangy's actual thing, where it's topped off with stone bricks. So like, let me start off with just a basic thing like this, but then we'll shape it up a little bit better. See, I'm imagining what I could do is I'm imagining like having, I've seen like this image that I keep looking over at that has like these stone brick like pillars like that, but they have like more shape to them. So let me try and do this. I am explaining this awful. Like, this is the worst explanation I think I've ever done. That maybe? That might be a good way of like remaking it in a way. And then in the back of it, it kind of wraps upwards. This is gonna be the hardest part here. Maybe like that? Does that look stupid? I'm not, That might look better. Okay, it looks stupid right now, but it will look a lot cooler. I'm not reading chat. Sorry, I had another thing open. I've returned with a different username. Hello. I gotta go. It's pretty late, and I gotta wake up early. Wish you the best of luck building, and I hope you don't get killed or die when building on Lifesteal. Good luck, chat. Good night, 4C. Good night. Have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you popping by. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome for sticking around for this silly, goofy building aesthetic. I figure I might as well stream it, you know? I don't normally stream these types of things, so it's cool to see like the back end of how these things are designed. That? It's like frustrating. I can't get this shape to look right. That's not terrible, but I feel like it's missing something. I mean, I guess I should finish up the middle part here if I want to get a sense of what it's gonna fully look like. Spruce. The music is so cool to listen to though. I don't listen to music much. I think I've said this before on streams, but I really only listen to music much when I'm streaming, which is kind of funny. I'm not a big music listener, but it's always fun to listen to music while live. Okay. I think this looks cool. And then we just need to... Maybe I could drop this down. No, I think that's better up like that. I need to add more of these fence posts between this. Maybe I could even do this just to make it kind of slope like that. I don't know if this looks dumb or not, or if it's actually cool. Like, if you saw this from down here, would that look like a sick building? You know, it's not bad, per se, but it's not, like, insane either. Building is so fun to watch. I love watching people build. I'm glad. Pause 1. Pause 2. / flip. Left. / rotate. 180. Gmask air / paste. Okay, what did I do? Undo. Okay, let me try that again. / pause 1. Then I go all the way up here. Do / pause 2. Then I do / copy. World Edit's so goofy. Yo, keep it up. I couldn't even build a cool house. I have hope. Oh my god. You know what? I have hope. I have hope. / copy. / flip. Left. / paste. Okay, okay, okay. Undo. Rotate. 180. Oh, did I do it? No. Undo. Oh, what am I doing wrong? Oh, did I do it? I did it! Oh my god, I was so scared I was screwing that over. Let's go! We got it rotated. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's a pretty cool looking build, I think. I did it. The spruce is so good. I think the spruce is a nice touch. It's a good, like, gradient. I do feel like I'm missing some more brick up here, though. Like, maybe I could spruce in some brick here. I think that looks better. Okay, now we just need to make this roof kind of make sense. So, what I want to do is I want to raise this up a little bit more. Or do I? No, I don't. What I want to do is I want to make this be the roof here. And then I can angle this backwards at an angle and have like a second section of it, if that makes sense. It's a little funky, but it makes sense to me. Just gotta make sure. Okay, I wanna copy Pangy for this though, because I want to see how he did his roofing thing. So what he did like this all the way around. Do I want to do this? I am unsure if that's the type of thing that I want to go for. I mean, I could do it like that maybe and do this. It's not bad looking. And then just gotta flatten this out here. And once we have that flattened out, we can just now we just have to figure out how to do this and make this look good. And this is where it's gonna become difficult, but this is the part that we need to figure out. So we need to make this properly slope backwards, which is a very annoying task to do as a builder. But if I can do it, I feel so accomplished. If I do it like that, that might look cool, I think. I might actually do a little bit of a mixture there. So like give it a little bit of space before doing it. And I might honestly do it again. Like that. I think that works as a good diagonal baseline for me. I hate building with diagonals. It's such a nuisance to do diagonals. But it's for Pangy, so it's gotta be good, okay? We gotta make it look good for Pangy. Because if I ruin his build in the way it looks, he's gonna be so mad. Okay. For now, I'm just gonna go up with this. Actually, no, I want to do spruce. So let me try to figure out how I want to do the spruce. I could do it like that. What if I do it like this and then curve this like this? Like I have a centerpiece there. Would that look dumb? I don't know. We'll find out. We're just gonna experiment and just build and trust the process. Eventually it'll come together. Okay, and then we need to do inward world edit stuff with wood, spruce planks. I think the spruce will look cool. Spruce always looks good. Spruce is literally the best wood block. You cannot make me think otherwise. Spruce literally just goes good with every single type of block, and you cannot deny it. It's just the most beautiful wood type. It's the perfect middle ground wood for anything. I love it. Does that look cool? It's kind of sick. I think it looks cool. I don't know if this is the aesthetic that we want, but it looks cool to me. Like, if I saw this as a theater, would you want to go to this theater? Like, it's a pretty cool looking theater. I don't know. Maybe I am cooking here, chat. Oh, I can't break that. Okay, so I don't want to mess that up. Say someone paid you to build something, build something, would you? I mean, maybe. I mean, if I right now I don't have the time to do big paid things, and I'd feel bad to have the pressure of doing things paid. I like doing things at my own time. Like, I'm doing mega big build projects with friends, but I'm taking my time with it, and I try not to push myself too hard with them because building is fun for me, and I don't want to make it a hassle, if that makes sense. Like, I might do it if I had the free time, but currently I would not because I just don't have that type of time. But being paid to build it would be cool. I've never done a project that I look at and like, I want to build something that I could be proud of and look at it in the future and be like, I did that. Like, that was something that I built on Lifesteal, and I think it's cool. Like, I think that would be a dream come true, honestly. If I copy this pattern here, and then this goes up 4. Also need to copy that all the way up. Okay. And then do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. No, that doesn't go 1, 2, 3. It goes like that. And this goes all the way up. I'm figuring it out. I'm understanding kind of what we did. This goes down one more though. And then 1, 2. I think I understand. Or did I do this wrong? Wait, what? Wait, why is this? Oh, I forgot. Oh, okay. This is not like that. It's like that? Or am I stupid? It feels wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it feels weird. Like this. That might work. I think that works. I think that looks good. It feels like a real theater, maybe. I don't know if it has the space for a theater. We haven't even started the inside yet, but I think it looks kind of cool. We just need to do this pattern around like that. Yeah, okay, dude, this is okay. I think we've kind of made something awesome, actually. This is huge. I love this. It feels like a cool, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It feels awesome. It feels like a cool part of the city. And I am very proud of this. So let me copy this and rotate it around the side like I did before. So if I do / copy / flip left / paste / undo / rotate 180 / paste. What? / undo, just rotate 90. What? Okay, undo. What did I do? Did I do it? I did it! I pasted it in. Foresee where are you the best builder on Lifesteal? I don't know. There's a lot of good builders on Lifesteal. I felt like I'm a decent builder. I don't consider myself like a professional builder because I feel like there's so many other people out there who can do better than me, I guess. But on Lifesteal, it's a little tricky because I guess I just don't know everyone's building skills. I think I'm up there though, because like all the major builds that were made in season 5 I either contributed to or built myself. Like if you look at all the season 5 builds, majority of them I was a part of, which is weird to think about, but it's kind of cool and it's fun. I mean, clown is a challenge with mob. Wait, what? Oh, MOB. Oh yeah, MOB. MOB tower is pretty crazy. Clown is a decent builder. Pangy's a decent builder. Mid's a decent builder. I've helped Mid with a lot of cool builds before. Does this look good? Are we complete with this? I need to fix the windows here. So let me copy this down here. / copy / rotate 90, or is it 270? I'm gonna do 90, and then / paste. Undo. Gmask / paste. I think I'm one of the few Lifesteal members who know a lot of really cool world edit tricks though, which is cool. There we go. We got a theater build. Oh my god, dude, this is actually crazy. You should make tutorials. I don't have the time, sadly, to do stuff like that. It would be cool, but there's so many things I'd love to do. Like, I'm currently working on like a parkour tutorial thing, and I think that's awesome. Like, I'm really happy for that. But there's just so much that I have to do, and I don't think building tutorials are what I want to do. I'd much rather make, what's it called? I'd much rather make, story-esque videos or, like, parkour type videos. But that's freaking awesome, though. I can't believe I did that. Oh, I'm actually so happy with this. I do need to figure out... There's a thing that that I saw. Maybe I saw it on my phone actually. Let me pull up my phone. There's a thing that I saw that showcases it was like a cool visual for a theater outside the theater thing. I want to see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. I see it. So something that they did was they put like chains. They did like bike rack things, like this. I think that's, wait, what would this be, like a fence or like something else? I'm not sure. But if I do 1 2 3 4 5 2 3 4 5 like this. Oh, I made that too far. Like that. It's kind of cool. And then we just have to figure out how to do this part of the build, where this is where it gets tricky. The interior. Oh no, everyone's big fear. Interiors are actually one of my favorite parts, though. I learned from B-double-O. B-double-O is such a good interior designer. He's actually crazy. But we need to figure out how to make this like a cool glass thing. I have Twitch ads. Oh no. What's the plan for this city? I don't know. I just literally woke up today and I was like, I want to build a city. I don't know if I'm going to fully commit to it, but it's just something that I thought about doing. And you know what? I think it's cool. I want to show off my builds in some way, I guess. I guess. I have no idea. Maybe I should do walls instead. Like that. I think that will look a lot better. Not up there though. There's something I can do as well. I could just slab off this area so that it kind of feels more natural. I want to slab it upwards there though. I think that will look nice. Like that. I think that looks good. So you have this kind of like entry thing here where we could like, you can get your tickets. It's the ticket booth, guys. You can get your tickets here. It's so goofy. That looks like a bank or an apartment building. This is a theater. It's a theater. This is the, it's based on it's color schemed based on Pangy's theater on Lifesteal. But it's designed based off of the theater at Downtown Disney, or not Downtown Disney. Is it at Downtown Disney? It's at, not Downtown. It's at California Adventure Disney. I'm gonna do that. I think that will make it look a little bit cooler. Oh, we just got here. My bad. You're all good. We're just designing right now. Does that make it look better or worse? I can't tell. It's not awful. Hello. It has a southern feel to it. It might just be me. I mean, it kind of does. It's just kind of a part of the city overall. It looks so weird. I don't know. I keep stepping back to like visualize it because it's such an interesting build. I've never done something like this. The inside is going to be difficult though. I have absolutely no idea how to do the inside. Especially because there's not that much space to work with in here. So how would I do a theater in a build this condensed? Let me look up the inside of Pangy's theater, because this is a very condensed area, And I'm not sure if it's even gonna be bigger than Pengi's place, to be honest with you. It might actually be a smaller theater. But that's okay. What I could do is I can make it go down in the ground a little bit. That might allow me to do more with what I'm wanting to do. For instance, so say here, we have this is the main ticket booth, right? So this is the ticket booth here that you can go into, and it should go around this pretty easily. But then we want to have like we need to have like the doorways. So we need to figure out how we want to organize those doorways. Maybe I could do it like that. And these doorways go back into the theater rooms. God, this is so funny. It looks like Scarland, if you know what I'm talking about. It kind of does look like Scarland. I never thought about that. I mean, that's kind of like Scarland is kind of just a city area. It's not meant to be like a crazy thing, but it's my own little area. It does feel like Scarland. I see that. Okay, so in here we could have like posters and stuff here as well, just like Pengi's thing. Like that. And we could have these like little walkways here. We get brick slabs here in place just to give it more depth. Okay, so we have this little walkway. It's a little cramped in here, but I think it gets the point across because you go into these areas and then you need the stairways down into it. Wait, what's Pengi's look like? I think he used Blackstone. So we'll use Blackstone. We'll use Blackstone inside the place. So if I trying to think, because I could have like an upper layer as well. Ooh, this could be interesting. I could do a lot with this area. Like I can make an upper booth here. Let me make the stage. I think the stage will be important. I don't know where the levels are gonna be. Oh, this is so difficult. So what I can do here, they make like a little hallway here that goes around this way, and then down the stairs. Like that. And then we can have like, I need bricks here. We gotta put up the wall. I might not even do bricks for the wall here, but for now I'm just gonna use bricks. And then we can have like seating all the way along this. Like that's a seat, that's a seat. And this is a seat. Like they're like rows of seats, so it gets like elevated so you can always see the stage. Oh wait, my whole thing like black screen for a second there. I want to be able to see chat. If you look at my name for it was an accident. Wait, what? Scarland was supposed to be like Disney like too. Yeah, I mean this is kind of like has some Disney theming, but it's not really Disney. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I'm not trying to recreate Disney. I'm just trying to make stuff that looks like a theater, if that makes sense. I need to wall this off, too. So if I were to do it like that, it wouldn't really work there. But it's not terrible. And then we can do it this all the way down. And then we can have like a private seating up here, maybe. I just gotta think of how people would get to it. At Dr. Doofenshmirtz's tower, that would be funny. What type of seats do I want to do? I could do... Here, let me get Blackstone, and I'll just do mangrove seeds. Like this, and then I can have like a mangrove seating here. It's like a little place that you could stand and sit as well at the same time. It's like actual booths. That's so funny to me. I don't know why. This is so goofy. I don't know why I'm doing this. I feel like it's so silly, but also so like, I don't know. It's nice to have, I guess. Like I feel like it'll feel cool when it's on the server, if that makes sense. Cause like you could sit in these little booths here and watch the stage. Do I want the stage to be? I'll make it go down. This will be like the ground floor here. Like this. Let me do world edit for this. I have so many things in my inventory. It's actually insane. Wait, I don't like that it's thundering. Could it like strike the tree and catch it on fire? Time set or slash weather clear slash game rule fire damage false. I really hope it hasn't struck anything, because that would be kind of sucky. Okay, then we do slash wand. Too far. Not Blackstone. Polished Blackstone. Polished. Oh, frick. Polished underscore Blackstone. There we go. Will the stage have enough space? Feels like a cramped stage here. But I guess it's underground. Like, it's kind of under the thing. I could give it more space, which is nice. So like, realistically, I could do this. I could do this. And then I could curve it backwards into the thing. I can just make it larger underground. It's like the underground theater. It would actually be huge. You can make it as long as you want because you're underground. Exactly. That's the joy of making the stage things like this. Oh, and I could add like little windows here so you can like look down into the thing. Oh, that would be cool. Would you be able to see down there? Kind of. Stairs. Glass panes, please. I don't know why I'm having so much fun with this. I should not. Love the Mega Man music. Thank you. Brick walls. I think that'll look cool. And then we add glass panes in here so you can actually look down into the theater from outside. This might be the tricky part. I might have to like curve it here with walls. It might look a little inconvenient, but it kind of works. It's like you can look down into the theater if you want to like see what's going on in there before actually going in. And then we could add dark oak logs here for the stage itself. Should we make like the stage elevated a little bit more? Like we can make it elevated like Pangy actually had it. Here, let me do this, because I think Pangy has it this high up and he has like stairs on the sides. like that. And then he has trapdoors. I want to get Pengy in the call after this, but I realize it might be too late for him. Oh, this angle might not work for what we're trying to do. Because we can't properly... maybe I just do fences? It might be a little weird. Ah! Thanks for the 100 bits. Love your stuff, 4C. You make me happy. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're very kind. I think if I do this, it'll look cool. And then we can just put this on the other side here. Spruce. I guess I can make it this as well. I could do that. That way it kind of pulls it inwards. And then we could just have the stage up here. And then we have an elevated stage. And then you could see it so much better. Let's go! And we're cooking. I'm actually really proud of how this is coming together. We've made, for the past 3.5 hours, we've made a pretty cool city looking thing. Okay, let's see. Does this look good from here? Oh, I love how you can see it from out here. Oh, it's so sick. Okay. It looks fire. I can copy and paste this from this side over to that side as well. The hard part that I'm trying to figure out now is how will people get to the upper areas? Like, how are people gonna get to the private suite? Do I make like a stairway here? Or is that like weird? I feel like that's really weird positioning for it. But I could try. Let me look up blackstone. Polished blackstone stairs. It might be a little condensed, but if I do a spiral staircase, it might work here. I just might have to bulge that out a little bit more there. This is kind of crazy. I did not think I'd be able to come back this in here, but it's actually kind of working. Is this too high up? This might actually be perfect if I do it like right there. Dude, it's the private suite. Oh, that's actually so cool. You'd have this overlooking area. Somebody could, we could have like a whole bunch of private suite. Corrales Jr. 4C Pro Architect. I don't know. I'm just making it work. I wouldn't call myself Corrales Jr. That's a little weird. I'm gonna do that. I like that better. Okay, let's go to this side and add these here, just so it kind of slopes downwards a little bit better. Dude, imagine standing on this stage and looking up here and seeing like people in upper boots, and oh, it's gonna be so cool. People are gonna be so happy. I hope it actually gets used. It might just never get used, and you know what, that's okay. I may never end up even finishing building it, so there's so many things that I have to do, like projects that I need to finish, that the odds of me finishing this in Lifesteal is going to be really hard to do. But I still think it would be cool if I'm able to. I should probably put a giant stage light above the stage. I might. There's some things that I'm imagining for this that I think will look pretty cool. I want to put like the stage like curtains and stuff as well. First, pause 1, pause 2. What? I think I just need to copy this part here. Wait, no, I need to flip it. I need to flip it. Flip right. And then I face this way and then do / paste. I did it! Let's go! I figured it out. Hopefully these stairs aren't completely broken. They're not. Well, kind of. Huge. This is huge. Okay, so now we have the stage area. Popcorn stand? Oh, a popcorn stand would be cool. Dude, this stage looks sick. I don't know why. Why does it look like a face? Do you guys see like eyes and like a nose? It's kind of goofy looking. And let me try to fix. I think I just made it worse. Oh, it's okay. A skull face. It does kind of look like a skull face. It looks like Terry is sniffing you. What? What? I don't think that's what it looks like at all. That's a weird thing to think about. But at least it's got that like aesthetic. I'm gonna message Pengy to see if he'll be free, but I'm pretty sure he won't. Wait, isn't it like late for him right now? I'm messaging Pengy. I said, Pengy, let me know when you're free next. I want to show you something cool. Okay, so this goes up here. And we have the suite. So do I want this to be like... How do I want to do this? Is what I'm trying to figure out. I could do like a thing with like overhangs here. Where it's like holding it up. Maybe. But what type of block palette am I even thinking about doing? Oh boy, there's so much to think about. Like, do I want this entire thing to be the suite? Or do I want it to be more, like, sectioned off? I mean, I might just do it like this, honestly. Because if I do this... And I could just kind of build an overhang here. Do it just like that. And we can have seats up here. Oh, dude, this is so cool. I don't know. I'm having so much fun. Okay. It's so dramatic. It's like the Skull Theater. Oh wait, whoops. I need to turn myself, I forgot. What? How am I doing this? Oh, I got it. Okay, undo. Just need to make sure I get it in the right spot. Where was I standing? Was I here? What am I doing wrong? Is it here? That looks right. I think I just broke a few things. It's not terrible though. It's fixable. I just completely destroyed the stairs though. Okay, let me go back around this way. Alright, so we have this, comes up here. We have the upper booths now. Okay, this, why does it look like a minotaur now? It looks like a minotaur, it looks like it has horns. What did I do? Oh god, now it has a hairline. Do cherrywood there, and like a camera to record the performance from a camera to record it would be so cool. Flame won't care, let's be honest, make it a trap for Flame. No, I don't want to do this as a trap, it's more for the city. But chat, we have been live for 3.5 hours and we did a lot. I think it looks really cool. We got this cool little fountain here, which looks really nice and pretty. We built these trees and these nice like pathways. We built the bridges and the start of like the sewer area. I think that looks cool. And we have the theater with like the minotaur like inner thing. We're still working on the inner part, but I'm starting to get tired and we've been streaming for quite a bit of time. So we are going to raid someone today. Let's raid Caboodle. Let's raid Caboodle. /raid just Caboodle. Everyone join the raid, show Caboodle lots of love. I hope you guys appreciate the builds and hopefully we can get a lot more done. Maybe tomorrow. I think I have a lot of stuff going on today, but if not tomorrow, there's a high chance I'll be streaming Monday. Thank you guys so much for coming. When you go into the Caboodle stream, spam he's right behind you, because I think that's funny and it'll freak her out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. Go watch Caboodle. Caboodle's doing some awesome things on Lifesteal, and I will see you guys all later. Goodbye. Why did I do that?